never did. Call all the friends. That nigga Don Tolliver is a dog.
What's up, everybody? It's your man, Big Smoot.
Your boy, AJ.
And it's your boy, Terrell.
And we're back again with another episode of
Shoot Da Thr33.
What's up, everybody, man? We're back again another week in this infestation of a world that we we are in.
Hey, shit been real fucked up lately, bro.
Man.
Real fucked up.
Man. And I'm happy that the gang is able to get back together for us to be able to release this podcast once again through these ways and mysterious things that's going on in the world right now.
Nigga, I've been self-quarantined.
Hell yeah.
You been self-quarantined?
Right, nigga. I don't even want to be here with you niggas right now.
Stupid as hell. Yeah, I don't touch shit out in public. I change my gloves like every 2 seconds. Keep the hand sanitizer spray on
hand sanitizer spray. Hell yeah.
Fucked up that. Keep that shit on deck.
Like if I got an itch on my nose, nigga, I ain't even touching that motherfucker, nigga. I'll take my hat off and scratch my nose.
Yeah, it's been a crazy world. I don't know if I've been cautious, but I don't think I've been one of the more paranoid people. I'll say I've been, because the thing, I look at it like this. I'm out in the world anyways. You know, I might as well live my life. Like now, am I sanitizing and spraying things down? Today, did I go around my whole apartment complex and spray the hallways and all the handles with my own personal Lysol? Yes, I did, because that's my place of residence. So if anybody's going to be cautious and protected in this motherfucker, if I'm looking out for anybody in this world, it's niggas I living in my building. Like, I got y'all. But man, I want to jump into this first week, this first topic here, because you know it's kind of already what we've been talking about from the start. Corona. We want to provide like an update because, you know, last week we touched on it a little bit because that was like the first kind of realm of everybody in the world kind of looking and getting a little more paranoid about the situation, I would say. But now there has been so many things that has taken place over the last week that is life-changing. People's lives have been affected. Kind of some of the updates that we want to touch on, just kind of informing you guys high level here. We have the government issued a state of emergency. Pretty much cancellations have been, if you live locally, I know your state has been affected with cancellations all across the board from the NBAs, major sports leagues, the jobs getting
everybody about to be
everybody.
Like that stopping motherfuckers, bro. Like, y'all niggas is still out here going to the club, bro. Going to restaurants. Like, getting your little Uber Eats. Even though they told you on the news, don't do this shit. Motherfuckers like, I don't care. The news just be over-exaggerating anyway.
Hey, you know one thing? Black people don't take shit seriously.
Bro, like, we don't.
Black people don't take
Not even black people, bro. It's Americans, bro. Like,
yeah, that's true. I'm not
because one thing about America, bro, we don't take shit seriously until something happens. We gotta see it happen first.
We about to be the Walking Dead around this motherfucker. Motherfuckers want to make memes about it and shit.
Right, bro. Like I told AJ the other day, bro. Like, it could be a zombie apocalypse and niggas is still going to the club, bro. Like, they don't give no fucks.
But I said, with the zombie apocalypse, where's the zombies at, bro? Is they in my city? Is they in my city? That's my question. But no, I think a lot of the things is crazy because, like, even now with recently this morning, because you know we film on Sundays. This morning with the government issuing the whole statement of how children that's in public schools starting Wednesday will be out of school until the 27th. That's the date that they have set for them to go back. You know, depending on what's going on, but that's 8 days where parents now have to find somewhere for their kids to go, and it sucks because they kind of are recommending for daycares to stay open. In the reference of that, because they know that like still jobs are still wanting people to come in. You know, they still want them to come to work and do those things. So they're recommending for daycares to not close, but overall schools will be closed, which parents are pissed.
I mean, I feel like the only people that should be pissed is the people who actually have jobs and have to go off for long hours and do their work. If you're a stay-at-home parent, why the fuck are you mad? Just watch your damn kids.
As a kid, bro, I'm mad. Cause when I was young, nigga, staying home was not a vacation, my nigga. That man, your ass was cleaning up. Okay. like, you ain't gotta go to school? I will clean this kitchen. Like, when you done with that, clean that too.
But I mean, that's only taking a little bit of your time. After that, you just get to play video games all day.
Well, it's an early spring break for a lot of kids. For a lot of kids,
facts.
it's an early spring break. I know my mom with her working in the school district. They're just kind of going to flow into their spring break. So for them, they're happy because it's like an early spring break that you get more spring break. Like, so in that instance, it's dope as hell.
Like I said, bro, they continue to make school easier for these kids, bro. This is just something that's just making it even more easier on them, bro.
I mean, they didn't ask for
a
virus.
I mean, like, I understand that, bro, but like,
imagine if you had a field trip coming up, bro. You was pissed. You're pissed.
It depends on the field trip. Like, what field trip are you going to, bro?
You going to the circus?
You know, damn, bro. Like,
shit, I know the Universal Soul Circus in Chicago. I was geek, nigga. I did not miss that shit.
You know, damn. Like,
I would be sad, but no.
You a whole nigga talking about you don't care about the circus. Circus is lit, my brother.
But some other cancellations that's been big impacts, I would say, in the world is the whole all flights to Europe has been canceled. That's a crazy one because you got to think the government has to take big losses for these things to go down. Like even the NCAA tournament with that not happening, like that's $1 billion tournament. Like the NCAA is missing a lot of funds, and people think about it like people are like, oh well, they're overreacting. Like I think there has to be something wrong with them choosing to lose $1 billion. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like choosing for them to lose that money.
Right. What are the major cancellations though?
But some of the more major cancellations are obviously all the sports leagues. Another one that was, I would say, like a big impact that a lot of people I would say is upset with. But hey, things happen. The Live Nation and AEG booking companies have decided to completely they halted the tours, all major stadium tours. Now your local club tours with your bookings, your Instagram models and things still gonna happen. If your city chooses to keep those things going,
which they are.
Hey, Herb was like, "Fuck all that."
I'm stopping my tour.
I don't blame him.
Hey, but I can't blame some of the artists because the dude YRN Duke Deuce, he's here in Minnesota today, and bro is for sure going to do his show.
Yeah, of course, they ain't.
Of course, because he ain't got his money up yet, bro. Like certain artists, bro. Of course they gonna do these damn shows, bro. Hey, they ain't got no choice.
These clubs ain't missing the beat. They got the hand sanitizer with the bottles coming. We just watched the video on it. They ain't playing around.
Like, they got bottle girls handing hand sanitizer.
Yes, bro. We was watching a video of the
virus ain't about to stop our fun.
They like, shit, we gonna get this money.
I want give me the Douce, but with the Douce, give me 2 shots of hand sanitizer, and then I want the Ace of Spades, but I need a whole bottle with that one complimentary.
With the gloves, fuck you talking.
With the gloves. But one thing that kind of stuck out to me here, which social media always has to make light of things, because Coachella got postponed till October. They have it as right now scheduled, and they released one. They said, what if Coachella was a streaming Coachella? And while we're going through this coronavirus situation, this pandemic, what would you be watching for Coachella instead of actually listening to Coachella? And what they had, because Coachella is a 3-day event, and they said that for Friday's replacement, they're going to put Hulu. Mm-hmm. For Saturday's replacement, they're putting Disney Plus. And for Sunday's replacement, they're putting Netflix. Which day are you attending Coachella? Streaming Chella is the better question. I'm actually at the touch of this. For me, no lie, Netflix is going to be the key for me. I think I'm attending Sunday because there's so much on Netflix that if you look at Hulu and Disney, they limit what I'm gonna take that back.
You gotta think about it.
I'm gonna take that back. I actually want to rebuttal what I said. I'm actually gonna choose Hulu. The reason why I'm choosing Hulu is because Hulu has live TV, and that gives me endless choices.
That's true.
Endless choices. Netflix caps you out. Like, you get capped out. But what days are y'all attending streaming Chella?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I probably agree with you, bro. Because I was gonna say Netflix, but you doing that live TV, and I was like, you know what? That nigga got a point, bro. Like, you can't beat the live TV, bro. Like, come on now. But Netflix got some good shit, too, though. Like, you can't sleep on Netflix. I would say Disney Plus is most definitely last, bro, because...
It's the underdog?
Yeah. Like, because I barely watch it now. I only
watch
it...
I don't think I watch very...
I only watch it, like, when I feel like watching old Disney shows or
That's
just
facts.
looking for a movie to watch or something. I need to get back into that Mandalorian because that shit was low-key hard. I watched the first episode of that shit. That shit was hard. I need to finish watching that.
Shit.
Shout out George Lucas and the whole Star Wars fam.
Ain't this where that Baby Yoda came from?
Yeah, the Baby Yoda.
I was trying to figure that out for the longest. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Hey, bro, like Baby Yoda was like the biggest thing that week.
Man,
Maybe that month.
Bro, he's still Baby Yoda, still a thing. I think the memes are still going around.
Really. Nah, but for me, I was gonna say I'm gonna go with Netflix. I like the live TV. I get what y'all mean because I got both, but I'm gonna have to go with Netflix because it's a couple of shows I'm watching right now that really got me interested, and I'm like, ain't nothing else. Like when I'm going to sleep or when I just don't feel like doing playing the game or doing anything else, I watch Netflix. And I have all of these, so like
Netflix is the go-to.
Yeah, Netflix is the go-to to me. I just love the shows on it right now. They got On My Block season 3 just came out too. I just finished that shit.
Fire.
I'm sad at how it ended, but that was my shit.
Shout out my nigga
I'm gonna have to go with Netflix.
Hey, bringing that show up, because me and Smoot had a conversation the other day. I actually want to touch on that show. I'm happy you brought it up. I got a question, and this is going to be, I'm going to bring the reason why, but the question first is, do you guys think actors should be the age of what they're playing? Reason why I say this, I was looking at the ages of the characters, right? Because me and Smoot was talking about this, and I was like, I bet you all these niggas is old as hell. Now, they're not old as hell. Let me rephrase that. They're not old as hell, but they all not teenagers. I guarantee you they're
going
not.
into their 20s.
So the average age of most of them are all 23. Most of them are 23. However, the girl, the Latina girl, what's her name? Jasmine. She's 32 years old.
Get the hell out of here.
She's 32 and married.
Bro, she's 32.
She's 32.
Let me get this right. You talking about the one that's not in a clique, the extra one?
Yes, the extra.
Damn.
She's 32 years old.
Damn.
Like, and that
I would have never took her for 32.
See, that's the thing. I wouldn't have took her for 32 either. But the thing that throws me off is, do y'all think it's weird for actors to be like 27 and shit, and
what,
like
bro?
27, 30 years old being high schoolers? Like,
bro,
is that not weird as hell?
There are still actors and actresses, bro, who still play seniors in high school, bro, and they like 37.
Yeah, that shit's weird.
I forgot, it was this one girl, the one black girl who was on Pretty Little Liars. Mm-hmm. Like she was like 37. She was like in her mid 30s at the time when she was on that show.
Wow, and that really is a show that takes place in high school.
Like, right, because I remember like my little sister was telling me about it. My little sister Lily was telling me like, 30. Yeah, like girl's like she like 30. But if you think about it, like okay, like Spider-Man, because people had a big problem with Spider-Man doing that shit. Because Tobey Maguire wasn't a teenager when he played Spider-Man, or Andrew Garfield when he played Spider-Man wasn't a teenager. Like the only one that was actually like in that age bracket was Tom Holland now.
Yeah,
like,
the one of now. Mm-hmm. Which I actually just funny thing you bring that up. Today was the very first day I've actually seen Far From Home. Spider-Man Far From Home. I just now seen that today.
My guy.
For the first time.
My guy. I still have not watched Homecoming.
Damn.
You haven't even seen the first one?
I still haven't seen Homecoming, bro.
Wow. You haven't even watched the first one. You call yourself a Marvel fan.
Like, it took me like, cause I'll be real, because when the second Thor came out, it took me like 2 years to watch that one.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen Ragnarok.
That's Dark World.
Huh?
Ragnarok is the
third. I'm not saying I haven't seen Ragnarok, but I haven't seen that one.
Ragnarok is funny, boy. That shit's funny.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Low key, that's the best one.
That's the best one.
That's the best one when it comes to Thor.
Okay. But man, back to this coronavirus situation. Have y'all seen the people ransacking the stores? Like going crazy and buying up everything?
What the fuck is y'all buying all the tissue for?
The toilet paper. That is my question.
Bruh.
How much pooping do people plan on doing in 2 weeks?
Somebody made a good point. It was like, how was y'all survival thought was to buy tissue? It was like, what is that going to do for you?
I don't get it. Even like when you go to the grocery stores, like me and Shay went to the grocery store, right? We walk in and we're like, what are chicken wings? Bro, meat section, nothing, bro. Like literally everything was bought up. I'm like, bro, what are we doing? Like, is this literally like the part that blows me in my mind is like people are like, you gotta buy all the canned soups, you gotta buy. So it's like, bro, are we gonna lose power? Like, I'm confused. Like, are we just got a virus when we're staying in the house, or is the power gonna be cutting off?
I'm in agreement with survival tactics where it's buying things that last. the tissue doesn't make sense, but I get why people will buy up everything because it's like,
set that shit on fire, make a big fire. Niggas get cold.
I don't think that was their strategy.
That's the strategy.
I think their ass is just worried about wiping their ass, and I don't know why that was the first thought they had.
So a psychologist that actually spoke on this, and he kind of made really good sense. He said the thing is the reason why people buy all of the toilet paper is because when people are panicked, right? They need something to control. They can't control the virus. Like, we can't control it. All you can do is take precaution. There's no control over it. So what it is buying all the toilet paper, and people's mind gives them control of the situation.
What I got to say is similar to that, but I would say, yeah, they're panicking. It's like black people, bro. When we see one black person running, we all taking off, bro. All we gotta do is see one motherfucker running, bro, and we gone.
I get what you mean.
Yeah, in that same sense.
They see, like you see everybody grabbing all this toilet paper, bro. You like, well, shit, maybe I should grab all some toilet paper too.
And it also is one of those things where you keep seeing a bunch of people buy toilet paper, so you have to buy some because you know it's gonna be gone.
Right. I had to buy toilet paper because I want to make sure I got some.
Follow the leader. But But the thing is, they avoided all the Lysol sprays, all the wipes.
What? I would say this thing.
I know they didn't.
No. I haven't. It was one store where a guy posted. He was like, "Y'all took all the tissue, but you didn't take no disinfectant wipes." It's like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? That was like when it first started coming around, though.
They said like the Clorox wipes, nigga, are wiped out, nigga. Like,
bro,
none of them motherfuckers left.
Hy-Vee. I went to Hy-Vee in Robbinsdale, Minnesota. My God, when I walked in and they took the crate out the back and set it in the middle of the aisle, full of Clorox wipes. I said, "Oh, you niggas had to stock in the back. Y'all was hiding it. Y'all been hiding it." I was like, "Yes, sir." I was like, "Thank you. I need that." And then I turned the corner for the Lysol spray.
Yeah, they get it every night.
The Lysol spray was gone, like legit, like gone. There was 2 cans left. I picked them up. Dude said, I walked up to the register. Dude said Lysol, and walked away. I said, "Oh, he gonna be butthurt when he get back there. Like, he is gonna be ass out." But I think this situation and how everybody's like looking at the whole coronavirus and taking precautions for it. I like that people are, looking at the bigger picture of let's take precautionary steps to avoid it ever happening. I just think we as America could take a step back because now it's on the borderline of, bro, we all are memes. Like, literally the shit we're doing is meme worthy.
I don't think everybody is taking it seriously enough, to be honest with you, bro. Because, like I said, I still feel like some people need to take their ass home and chill at the crib, like they been saying, bro. But people want to continue to just go out and live their life, and I understand that, bro. Like, trust me, I do. But if they telling us to stay the fuck home, bro, for right now, stay home for a couple days until we figure out shit, maybe that's what we should do. But that's just me. What y'all think, man?
Personally, I haven't really, like, I'm a person who I'm always doing something.
Right.
And I really haven't, like, I haven't really took precautionary steps in the sense of staying in the house, I would say wise. But, like, overall, like, making sure where I go, not being around huge groups of people, like, things like that. Like, yeah, I have been to the mall recently. Like, you know what I mean? We went out there for dinner for my dad's birthday. But I can't say that, like, I've quarantined myself, essentially. But, however, I figure I'm going to work. I'm sitting in a job on a floor with hundreds of people. If I'm going to get the coronavirus anywhere, nigga, I'm getting from these people, to be completely honest. Like, one of these people I see and sit here around all day on the same floor with the same recycled air is going to give me the virus before I'll go to a fucking corner store or a McDonald's and pick up a McChicken and get it from that person. You know what I mean?
Yo, I seen like a post somebody had said. I seen like a post somebody had said. Like, white people bring this shit over because black people don't never go no fucking where.
That's bogus. That's
I got that fucked up.
I got black people fucked up. I got black people fucked up, man. But that's real shit. It's real shit because if we quarantine ourselves, it's like we know we ever gonna stop being scared. You know what I mean? Like, when does stop being scared happen? Like, when the doctors say, "Oh, we got a virus, a clear virus," but nigga, who's taking this virus? You know what I mean? Well, not the virus. I mean the word vaccine. we got a vaccine for everybody. Where, like, I don't have the vaccine, bro. We don't have the vaccine. Like, we don't know who has the vaccine. So it's like, they can say, oh, it's time to be done. That doesn't really play that big of a difference. You know what I mean?
I heard they haven't even, like, really tested this shit yet, so.
Right, and the vaccine, yeah.
So they don't even know if that shit worked.
Personally, for me, I've tried to quarantine myself for a couple days. Like, I'll go out here and there, but I won't, like, go out every day. But I've taken it as serious as they want to take it. If you want to close everything, push back movies, just close sporting events and shit like that. I'm taking this as serious as you want me to take it. If you want me to stay in the house, shit, I'm gonna stay in the house. Because how I feel is, I don't know who has it. It's like, what do we have in Minnesota? Maybe 39 confirmed cases or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something around that area. So, shit. They talk to somebody that talk to somebody that talk to somebody. And you might be around that person that led up to that. So, for me, I don't try to stand near people. I seen somebody cough the other day, and I just looked at his ass. He knew. Don't cough around me, bro. So, I go to work. And then I come back home, play my game, and then until we gotta, do this podcast or do something that elevate me or something or give me more money, I just stay my ass in the house. I'm not fucking with nobody. Like,
I get that, and I understand. I can't say somebody's overdoing they're being cautious. They're overdoing the situation. But hey, man, people take precaution.
Hey yo. Is the strip club still open?
To be completely honest with you, I think it is, my brother. I think I haven't seen a club close. I seen a club issue a statement the other day. I was thought like, oh, they gonna be closed. They said, no, we just being more clean.
Popping that Corona pussy.
They said, no, we good, bro. We good. But man, moving on here, y'all seen that the NFL players have approved the new CBA, and some of the highlights from the new CBA is that there will be, this is the one that stuck out to me the most. There will be 14 teams making the playoffs now, previous to 12. There will be a 54-man roster. Actually, correction. It will be a 55-man roster now versus when it was 53. There will be a 17-game season versus it previously being a 16-game season. But the one overall, the modification of the drug test policy, which being a smoker and looking at the historic things NFL players have said or sports players have said, professionals, it is a nice one. So previously, the drug test used to be where they had a 4-month window to test players for drugs. They've shortened that window from 4 months to 2 weeks. Now, even going from 2 weeks, you have to basically the level of THC within your blood system, the numbers shot up 4 times over. I want to say 5 times over. And I'm be honest, the players, if I'm them, I'll be very happy. What y'all think of it?
I don't know. I just know that I almost died over here.
Something hit your lungs wrong.
Hey, right. But I think so when it comes to the 17 games in the playoffs, bro, I think the 17 games in the playoffs is doing too damn much, bro. That's for the owners, bro. That's not for the fucking players. Like,
you don't think the 17 games is a good thing?
Hell no, bro. Like, these dudes are already putting their fucking bodies through too much already, bro. Like that extra game was for y'all. That wasn't for them. The playoffs, bro, that was another money maker, bro. That was another way for them to make more money off the playoffs, bro, to add another game to the playoffs, bro. Because let's be real, they see the NBA over there getting that money, bro, ever since they did their new CBA, bro. And they did them damn television deals with ESPN and all that. And the NFL low-key been salty since that shit happened, bro. Because they not making money like that, bro. The NBA, like, you see, that's why, like, certain players in the NBA, bro, trash-ass players is getting, like, $80 million now, bro.
Shit.
Like, you could be a bench player and get $100 million now, bro. Like, you ain't even got to be a good bench player. Like, you could just be, and you can work your way up to getting $100 million, bro, is dumb, bro.
I need to take my ass.
That's why like NFL players be sitting there like how the hell is this goddamn third string point guard getting paid more than a starting running back, bro, or a fucking starting quarterback? Like most starting quarterbacks, bro, they don't see $200 million, bro, or like shit. Some of them don't even see $100 million. Like
that's
crazy.
real. That's real, and I agree with you in a sense. One thing that I say for the playoffs in this perspective, I think for the players it's a good thing for you. I would be happy because the thing is it gives another team a shot. And like everybody said, oh, this trash team from this trash division made the playoffs. Like the whole Philly and Eagles things, Dallas Cowboys and Philly last year, where both them niggas were playing trash all season long. Like, you know what I mean? But regardless, one of them are going to get the playoff spot. You know what I'm saying?
They both had decent records, bro. Like,
yeah, they both were like 500 teams, though.
But, like, hell no, bro. Like, an example would be, like, when the Seahawks had made the playoffs that one year, bro. And they won, 4 or 6 games that damn year, bro. Yeah. It was trash.
So, it's like, in that sense, but you give that extra playoff spot to those teams that were second in their division that weren't good enough to make the wild card as previous years. You know what I mean? So I feel like it does give them that nicer spot. And also, if you're the 1 or 2 team in your conference, it gives you the chance for something to fight for, because now not only do the one team get a bye, but nigga, the number 2 team can get a bye just as well. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be happy. You know what I mean? You got something more to look for. There's something, I feel like overall the playoffs, I like that part of it. I like the drug test part of the new CBA. The roster change, the only thing that I don't like about the roster change is they're obligated to have 8 offensive linemen on their roster at a time, which I feel like is excessive.
But you know how offensive lineman is low-key, because sometimes, like, the thing is with linemen, bro, those dudes are you got to be low-key some of the toughest motherfuckers on the field, because, bro, them dudes get hurt,
beat up
basically every game, bro.
Every play, my God. They're literally
the only position that's hitting every play.
Every play.
Like, I done had thumbs and fingers smashed in other people's helmets and stuff, bro. Like, hell yeah, bro. Like, playing lineman, like,
fingers getting
playing
caught
on the
in
line,
shoulder
bro,
pads.
niggas is dirty, bro. That's why I had to start wearing a visor. Cause niggas be so dirty, bro. Niggas be trying to spit on you and shit, bro.
Damn.
Or niggas be trying to like poke you in the eye and stuff. It's crazy on the line, bro. It really is.
Yeah,
like,
I get you.
I'm like, yo.
You get a nigga that trying to scratch you. Like,
I feel like,
dirty.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like the best one in this category is no longer keep expending for weed. Because I've seen a lot of people talk about this. Retired NFL players and all, they kind of go into, they smoked the weed when they couldn't, and they would tell stories about how they used to just smoke dope all day. One NFL player, I can't remember his name, he was talking about how he would get high and be on the field all the time, but they didn't know he was high. It's like I just on my way to the field, I just smoked one and get myself relaxed. And he said actually put me in beast mode, because now I don't have to have my joints hurting on me and shit. I don't have to focus on the pain, so I could like play my game. And I feel like that's a good thing. And it's been a long time coming now. They should have been did this shit, because motherfuckers keep telling their ass, let us smoke weed, bro. This helps us. Why don't you want us to feel good while, like, you know,
literally CBD is used for treatment.
Yeah,
like,
true. But the thing is, I think what it is, they don't want motherfuckers to be high on the field, bro, because
it impairs your decision making.
Right, bro. Cause I be sitting there thinking sometimes, like, damn, what if I was smoking bag in high school, bro, when I was playing football? Like, would it have helped, bro, or would it just made me even more fucking stupid out there?
Nah, but you have to understand that's where strands of weed come in. You have to get one that helps you perform in a way, you know, without taking your. Because some weed will just have you delusional, where you you just slump. Some weed will have you active. Some weed will have you
some indica.
Yeah.
And then you go play football, bro. You gonna be slumped on the side.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I played in games where without sleep, bro. Like, I stayed up the entire night before that game, bro. And then played. Like, I've done it before. I've done it like twice.
How you feel? You was aware?
Like, yeah, you aware.
You're
just,
like a
like
numbing
you're tired.
high.
Yeah, like you're tired, bro. But as you going, that boost of adrenaline.
I get what you mean. It
eventually like wakes you up, bro. Right. But after the game, oh nigga, I was slumped.
I have to agree with you, bro. I've definitely had those moments where I was like, bro, I stayed up all night. I'm like, what the hell? Like, infamously, one game, I didn't eat all day. I didn't eat not a thing, bro. I was starving. I was out there smacking niggas, bro. I don't know why. And then on the film, right? This is when we were little kids. On the film, you hear my guy's mom ask my mom, like, what you feed your son today? He out there killing. She was like, nothing. She was like, he probably out there killing to go to a buffet afterwards. It's something about, bro, when something ain't right and you go to play, your game just is balling. It's weird as hell. But
gotta make up for what you don't got.
Gotta make up for your starvation.
Hell yeah. I'm about to earn this shit.
Hell yeah, that's funny as hell. But man, we are bringing back a segment here, Fact or Cap, and this one is ran by our guy Smoot. You know, our guy Terrell got to take the L, funny as hell. But we're gonna bring back Fact or Cap. What you got for us today, Smoot?
What's up, man? What's up? We back again with Fact or Cap. And let me see.
I ain't gonna stunt this my shit. I love Fact or
Cap. Hey, yo, so the first question, bro. Wayne over Drake.
Wayne over Drake, yes.
Wayne over
Why?
Drake.
Yes. The reason why I say Wayne over Drake, Wayne was able to take music to a new place. He took the music game and elevated it to a new status. So when I say he took music to the next level, Drake did in a sense, but he didn't do the impact that Wayne had. Wayne has birthed a generation of music. Like, he's literally created a whole new wave. Drake really didn't do that. Like, yeah, he added niggas to want to sing on their tracks more, but he didn't really create a whole new, like, format of hip-hop. Like, I would even give it to a Chief Keef. Like, a Chief Keef created a new format in hip-hop. Like, a whole new extra genre of how hip-hop can be formatted. And I don't feel like Drake has done that, and that's what gives me the edge to Lil Wayne.
What'd you say, Terrell?
Shit, I'm gonna have to go with Drake. I give all praise to Lil Wayne and everything he did, but shit.
Why Drake?
Some songs I can't give up.
Why Drake?
It's personally all based off biased opinion. I don't really have a fact on it because I do agree more with yours. And you wouldn't have Drake without Wayne, so therefore Wayne will have to go first regardless because there would be no Drake without Wayne. He discovered him, put him under his wing. He always talks about him. You know, big ups to Wayne. But it's just, for me, I'm going to have to say Drake because it's just some things I can't go without, and that's a couple of Drake albums.
What's your favorite Drake album?
I don't really have a favorite Drake album, more of songs that I listen to because I've never had a favorite album of Drake that I've, like, personally, I'm lying. It would be Views. But that's when he was sitting on top of that tower.
Yep, Views.
That's that shit.
Views is your favorite?
Yeah. That's a hitter. I love that shit.
For me, it would be Nothing Was the Same.
Nothing Was the Same.
That was the album where, bro, I literally played that album, and for some reason, that album just touched me, bro. I don't know why. No, what is it? No, pause is the word for the no homo now. Pause. But it didn't touch me that way. But Nothing Was the Same was fire. It was just from Own It to Used to started from the bottom to, bro, the whole album. Just press play, Tuscan Leather, like press play and let it ride. Like, and I love that album, bro. I don't think that's, if you ask me, that is my favorite album ever. Like, ever. I don't, now thinking about that.
Listen.
That's a rough touch.
I fucks with Nothing Was the Same because the one thing I would say with Nothing Was the Same is that was the one that really brought Drake to, like,
it ascended him.
Yeah, like the more elite.
Yeah,
it made him more elite, bro. I would say. But when it comes to the question, I would say low key Wayne. The reason why I'm gonna say Wayne, and I'm gonna piggyback off what AJ said. Wayne really did, bro, birth a generation, bro. Like, this whole generation right now, bro, it's basically Wayne. Like, let's be real. Like I've said this before, there wouldn't be a Uzi, bro. There wouldn't be a Lil Baby. There wouldn't be a Pump, a Thug. None of that, bro, without Wayne.
A Gunna.
This is facts because from the way he dressed to how he went to rock and roll, tried different things like singing with the auto tune,
like wearing skinny jeans, bro, and Uggs. Niggas wear skinny jeans and Uggs now,
made it cool for niggas to skateboard, even though skateboarding was a thing. But you know, he kind of boosted it.
He made skateboarding cool in hip hop.
That's true. Nah, because you got Star
Hell no.
Trek.
For our generation,
I would say the motherfucking the Pack when they came out, bro.
Got my Vans on, but they look like sneakers.
I'm in my car. You know I'm in my car. Y'all remember that shit? That shit went hard, bro.
Hey, the Pack was
hold on. Y'all forgot about Pharrell.
Oh, Skateboard P.
Yes.
I'm sorry,
I
bro.
was saying we gotta give it to the ice cream crew.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
They worked the whole thing.
Okay, we gotta take back what we said there. We gotta give it to our Pharrell. Niggas Pharrell.
My man's Pharrell, but he was shit.
I think Wayne. Let me say this. He introduced it to our generation more because I feel like Pharrell was kind of more the generation before us because that the Pharrell's were the inspirations to the Kanye's, to the Drakes, and I would essentially take them as the generation before us in life wise. So I feel like to our older brothers and our older siblings, that's who introduced skateboarding to them more wise versus like Lil Wayne coming out with like the truck fit and all that, kind of like introduced it to us.
Truck fit was ugly as hell to me.
I had one truck fit shirt. It was alright.
I never wore a truck fit, bro. But
I only personally didn't wear it because the Lil Wayne
emoji looking person.
Yeah. Like I couldn't get with it. Like if he had like a better logo.
Fuck y'all. I had our truck fit on. I thought I was icy.
I thought it was cool.
I was the only person with truck fit on that Cooper had for a period of time.
I'm not knocking the brand. I'm not knocking it. It was definitely good for the culture that he came out with that. I know he made a lot off that, so you can't hate on it.
Money.
Money. Well, on to question number 2. Friday is the best hood classic film of all time.
No. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. I don't think Friday is the best Friday series. I'm gonna be real with you.
Okay, hold on. Better question. Is Friday the best of the series?
No, next Friday.
What?
Next Friday to me is way more funnier. It has way more quotables. Now, don't get me wrong. Friday is a hood classic. It's one of the best black movies around. However, I like Day Day more than I like Smokey. I think All the Way Out next Friday will literally have me fucking crying, bro. Day Day will literally have me crying.
I think that was the funniest. Man, when I seen that shit, I was like, this nigga Mike Epps is the funniest motherfucker
bro, ever. The funniest person ever.
Man, that nigga funny.
And I'm not taking anything away from Friday. Chris Tucker killed Smokey. Killed that role. But just next Friday all around, to Uncle Leroy, to Baby D, to his bro's baby moms, to
Baby
Chico,
Joker.
Baby Joker. Like, bro, that movie is hilarious.
The white boy they had along with him.
Yes.
The skateboarder dude.
Hey, look, bro. You talking about Roach?
Yeah, Roach.
Like, I'm going to say fact, bro. It most definitely is the best of the series, bro, because I always thought that it went in order of the movies 1, 2, and 3. Because to me, Friday is too fucking iconic, bro. Like the first movie, like I could watch that shit and say every line word for word, bro. I damn near know the entire fucking script,
man.
Like,
from the beginning to the end.
Like for real, like I love that movie, bro. Yeah. Like when he first wake up. And the lady knocked on the door, and she was like, "Are you ready? Are you prepared for Jehovah's return?" And then closed the door. Like, well, fuck you, you had dead motherfucker. Like, come on, sister. I was like, yo, that scene is hilarious, bro. Like when Smokey was driving the damn car, bro, the Pinto, and then shit started backfiring, and Ezel ass took off, bro. Every time I see that part, bro, I fall out, bro. That is like the funniest shit ever, bro. This nigga really took the fuck off. Yeah. This shit was like, boom, boom. That motherfucker took off, boy.
You can't take no chances in the hood.
Like, I love Friday, bro. It's just Smokey, like, come on, bro. Smokey is iconic. Like, I wish he would have came back, but I give it to Mike Epps, bro. Mike Epps took the motherfucking torch, bro, and lit the motherfucker even brighter. I give it to him. Cause Day Day is funny as hell. Like if you watch I could watch next Friday and be in tears just as well, bro. But I love Friday, bro. I love it. It's just something about it, bro. I grew up off it. It'll never get old to me. Like I can sit there and watch that movie all fucking day.
Hell yeah.
You know what I think it is? I think when we look at movies like black movies, the original, everybody loves the original. And you can't, like, you know, I don't think anybody will ever call something better than the original movie that came out. I do think it's like Friday is a legendary ass movie. I just can't give it to over it, bro, because Day literally.
Another thing, I'm sorry to cut you off. I think Debo was better in Friday, bro. I feel like Tyrone was what made Debo funny in Next Friday.
Definitely.
Tyrone was funny. Like,
bro, you can
Debo
call
was
on
more
Tyrone.
funny. Debo was more funny in the first one, bro.
Pops was even funnier in the second one. But put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby.
Well,
I know you know you're good to me.
Well, my argument to that is, of course, bro, because he was more in the movie.
Uncle Elroy?
Like, right. I give you Uncle Elroy. Uncle Elroy. Uncle Elroy is funny, bro. But I'll match your Uncle Elroy with Bernie Mac, bro. Because that fucking scene is hilarious.
That's the thing. Bernie Mac got a scene. Uncle Elroy got the whole movie. To the condom taking out the pull and rinsing out. You can use that again. To Day getting fired. What? You got fired? To beat Day. To literally, you know you got shit on your back. Don't sit on that couch.
And we're like, hey, Smokey back here taking the shit. Ezel, but I ain't gonna tell nobody else. Come on now, bro.
Yeah,
Tripping,
movie's
bro. Like, go ahead, Terrell. Like,
this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna have to agree with Smoot. No. Actually, I want to say it's a tie so bad because both of them are fucking hilarious. But I have to go with Friday because it brings. Like, it took me to some memories in my life while I was watching it at that point. Like, I got some memories with Next Friday, too. But, like, when that movie comes on, I feel like that's the day you relax and you kick back, you turn on a movie. You know, I feel like because it's the way it comes on. I'm trying to see you.
Right, bro.
You know, it's that.
It
comes on so smooth. And, like, from, like, when Smooth said the Jehovah Witness came, from that point on, that is hilarious. It takes off from the
bro,
jump.
Y'all not about to. Y'all can't start with to the fact that the movie's starting when his dad walks outside and sit in Spalls in the Chihuahua shit. And they in their truck and the nigga Craig
that's funny, bro. But I'll take Friday's opening scene over next Friday's
even
scene,
Day actually getting chased by Baby D and take the open out the package. Look, just like how you used to get in jail without the rapper. You can get to it faster.
My favorite scene. That was pretty.
Okay, tell me, bro. Pinky.
What, nigga? Big Worm, nigga.
No, Pinky is 1,000 times funnier than Big Worm.
I don't think you applying yourself, Smokey. Come on now, bro. Big Worm. Oh, I'll take Big Worm over Pinky, bro.
Big Worm, Big who? Big? I don't give a damn.
My cat, nigga. I was just about to get up in your ass. Bro, you can't tell me, bro.
Hey, my favorite.
You hitting them corners too hard there. People almost spilled this yak on this $300 suit.
My favorite scene from Next Friday is when Mike Epps was talking about
Baby D. You don't even know Baby D.
You don't even know Baby D.
You don't even know Baby D. That's why you looking at me like that.
You got a baby spit all at the same house. Bitch know what the 2020 stacks. She's twin got a new motherfucker come out of bite into it. Cream filling shit all your mouth.
I think that was a more iconic role for him because he reminded everybody of their cousin. The funny cousin that you have.
Funny ass cousin that just be over the top, bro. You be like, bro,
always got some drama.
Bro.
Yeah,
bro, this nigga's hilarious. But man, that shit's funny as hell. We go all day.
Day is Alex.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna throw it in this before we end this little topic. When you said the first initial question, when you was like, "Is it the best hood movie?" I'm going to have to choose The Players Club over both of those movies.
Players Club?
Yeah,
I would.
Because
Players Club over that as a hood classic?
No, not because of the comedy or anything, but just the comedy was funny too. But just the overall how it played out for me, it seemed like it was like damn, like this shit really go on. Like, and it was like
the Players Club was a more deeper movie than Friday was.
Yeah,
it's just like what do I want to say?
When I was a kid, I thought Players Club was a sequel to Friday because Ice Cube was in it.
Yeah, that makes sense. And Bernie Macston and yeah, I can see what you mean.
And when I watched that movie when I got older, I was like, Ice Cube was an asshole in this movie. I didn't peep that.
Niggas really didn't notice that shit. Niggas was like, hey, Craig.
Yeah, type shit. Looking at him was like just another Craig or something. But I was like, I watched it over.
Low key, that nigga wore the same shirt.
That nigga had flannels on deck. He's on these 7 of the same one. But man, this has been another episode here with the gang, the Shoot Da Thr33 gang.
Shoot Da Thr33 gang.
Man, we thank y'all for the love. We say thank y'all for tuning in every week and giving us a listen, man. You know, giving a young black man a shot.
For real, man. Stay blessed out there, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Stay safe, quarantine, drink a lot of water, hand sanitizer, keep it on deck.
Hell yeah.
Tell them coughing motherfuckers to back the fuck up.
Big facts. Spray Lysol any motherfucker with germs.
Hey, for real, bro. I'm about to wipe these motherfucking mics off when y'all niggas leave, too.
But man, it's been best wishes from the gang. Peace.